Hi Virgo, welcome to your September 2018 love reading. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back. I have laid out your 9-card spread for September, so it's already here, and I've shuffled quite a bit. And we're also going to read A Journey of Love, Alana Fairchild Oracle at the end to see if we get any additional guidance. So with that, let's just jump right in and see what's showing up for your past, present, and future for September, Virgo. So your most recent past energies are the Magician, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. I would see that, this could certainly be your energy, the Magician, that you're coming in with the recent past, the Magician energy, that you're coming in strong and in your empowerment, feeling like you have everything it takes to kind of create, be abundant, make things happen. I do believe there is certainly a sense of that. That's your energy, Virgo, coming into the month. Also coupled with the Queen of Wands, that's a very kind of go-getter energy that you're bringing when it comes to your relationship. You certainly could have what it takes to make whatever you want happen in the recent past. Maybe you were feeling very in control and on top of things when it comes to romance and your relationship most recently. It does look that you might have been engaged with the King of Swords energy. This could be the energy of an air sign. It could be that you, Virgo, were engaged with an air sign like a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Doesn't have to be. It could just be that the male or female that you were partnered with or thinking about is just a more logical, forthright energy, and somebody who kind of says it like it is and is very direct and no nonsense and gets right to it. I do just feel like that's a couple, that could be you and then the other energy, because I do see, clearly the Queen of Wands in this image is looking straight away at the King of Swords and like, so what are you going to do next? It's almost like saying to me, so like, now what? What are you going to do next? And then actually, maybe in reality, there's a truth that you're looking to unearth with the undercurrent of the Ace of Swords. There's a communication that maybe needs to happen or hasn't happened or hasn't been straight up. And maybe you're feeling like, geez, just tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're processing here, because I do see like the power of the Queen, and yet she's looking right over at the King with just like, so, what do you have to say? Sort of energy. And then the Wheel of Fortune in your current field of energy would say that there is a moving forward. So if you felt stuck in this scenario, there'll be a moving forward for sure, probably a moving forward in your favor, but also a karmic energy here. I mean, I don't like to speak of it when it's not in front of me, but definitely could see that there's a karmic energy here between the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers is in your future, and the Magician. Just kind of all these combined to me would certainly connote that there's a good possibility that you've kind of come from a karmic bond or considering a karmic bond. Could be that there was one that kind of had a push-pull effect to it and did leave you feeling hurt. There could be somebody that, this King of Swords might not have been always on the up and up with you. Sometimes even the Magician energy is a conniving energy. Definitely, if we're looking at the darker side of the Magician, somebody could be in your space that was not honest there, as well as the Seven of Swords. And, you've got a lingering feeling of coming out of disappointment or regret, and just clearly maybe some loss in this relationship. Maybe there's a bit of an intermediary separating of the ways. Maybe there's a lack of communication that has gotten in the way, and that's why you may want some truth from this person. And this person, the King of Swords, certainly could have an arrogant factor, could be a bit self-focused, even maybe a little bit naive in his thinking that things are just fine. her thinking that things are just fine, when in reality, he or she may not be very clued into the fact that you've been hurt in this scenario. They may not really get it. And that causes actually insult to injury in the Three of Swords. There could also be some fast-flowing communication. This could be words spoken, something in a meeting, something on text, other social media that came through kind of fast and furious that made you actually reconsider the situation. You know, it's coming out of a confused state of emotion for you, Virgo, for some reason. It looks like to me sometime in September you're going to have a bit of a mixed emotion around this partnership, that it's got its positives, it's got its karmic pull. You're trying to kind of leave your hands off the wheel a little bit. This person's got a powerful pull on you, actually. And yet, even out of your loss or disappointment, they could be communicating something that makes you think if you should make another decision over this. So if a decision was made, or you thought your decision was made, to me, the Lover says that this chapter is not quite closed yet, that there could be a heart and head decision that needs to be made around this very deep love interest. And this is an undeniable love interest. The Lovers, to me, is definitely beyond infatuation. It's the kind of, brought to each other's lives for a reason card in my mind. It doesn't always, to me, mean it's the person that you're meant to be with. It also definitely, to me, says there's probably a decision that should be forthcoming by the end of September. We kind of are in the, I'm not the astrologist, but I know we're in the zone of final decisions, final letting go of situations coming from all the eclipse energies, and that we're kind of just doing once more back around in a few of the retrograde scenarios where if you haven't quite cut the cord on certain things, you've got to decide if you're going to do it. Certainly by the end of September for a lot of people. Virgo, this is like, entering into a new year. Happy birthday, Virgo, if you are celebrating this month, or slightly belated if you already celebrated. And, this is like your new solar year. So it is really important, especially important for you to make some of these really big decisions, to get it right, to get it clear, to get the truth, so you can feel really good about sewing up any loose ends or just making a really informed decision about the important relationships in your life. I don't believe that you won't have a chance if that doesn't happen in September for you. Everybody's on their own timing, and yet it does look like there's a confluence of energies here that would say that it's a weighing up of reflecting on what has happened, probably in the past 6-7 months. What has happened with relationships? What did I learn from it? Where was I disappointed? Where did I get clear information? What might I still need clarity over in order to make sense of what's coming in and make the best decision for me? So, what's the best decision for you, Virgo? So with that, let's see if there's any additional guidance from the Journey of Love Oracle for Virgo. Let's see, for 2018 September, in love for Virgo. These bigger cards are sliding all over. Journey of Love, and it just fell out. Let's see, what is it? Sorry about that. Oh, isn't that interesting? We have the Lovers, and we have the Lovers. So if that's not a double message, I'm not sure what is. And it's number 57. I'll read it for you. Okay, let's see. 57. The Lovers. Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally went to page 57. I need the Oracle 57. Hang on a second, please. Okay. Yes, it's love. It drives you forward and pulls you back to your heart. It makes the mind mad with misunderstanding and breaks it open into enlightened compassion. It is love. Your yearning heart shall have it. Your destiny is to be the lover of the beloved. This oracle brings a message of love, 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 exclamation point. It is finding you now. Be open to it in all its forms. Got chills here. Be the god and goddess of love and paint the town red. Play in the passionate embrace with life as your lover and prepare to receive even more than what you believe you are capable of handling. And the poem is, love is a magic word that holds the universe together. It is both an emotion and something ephemeral that lives like a fire's glow, or the pink light on the clouds after the sun has set. It is alive and yet indefinable. It causes the heart to beat more rapidly, feelings to show, and young people to write, sing, dance, and become totally immersed in its hold. Love can beckon coyly or flaunt itself with wanton abandon. Love can live and grow seemingly forever or vanish in a fleeting moment when we least suspect. And in the twilight of our years, reflecting on the life we have lived, it is love which colors every turn and twist of our memory. And when we pass from this earthly plane, it will be love that will light our soul on its journey home. Wow, it's getting me emotional. So, Virgo, it's time to really reflect on love. Where are you being loved? Where are you bringing love? Loving yourself first, loving yourself, to all of your moments and all of your days. And I do believe, loving within yourself and loving in the universal love. And yet I can't ignore that for this reading, there's definitely a mega love in your reading. There's definitely a deep and karmic situation that you're dealing with in September, Virgo, and the Lovers and the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune would have us say that this Queen of Wands and the King of Swords need to figure something out. So I wish you a lot of luck in love and your life this September 2018 as you figure this out. I would love to know what you're thinking about this, what, if anything, is resonating for you in the comments, if you would, if you're inclined. And I look forward to seeing you for your next reading. Thanks so much for being here.